Hey guys, welcome back. Vincent Giallo here. Today I've got another VHS thrift haul for you guys. You want to make sure you're subscribed because I've got a lot of these videos coming out. VHS thrift hauls, VHS collection updates, and of course 80s horror and slasher reviews and stuff like that. So make sure you're subscribed, guys. But yeah, let's get going. First off, we've got Vincent Giallo video. Love Actually. No, we don't rent that kind of trash here. But I may have a copy of From Justin to Kelly here, if you're interested. Yeah, I can hold it for you. Okay, yeah, no, I'll put it behind the desk. Jim? Yeah, no worries. Okay, thanks, man. Yeah, bye. Justin to Kelly. Alright guys, so first off, nothing too serious, but not bad. Is the original Cocoon, guys. I kind of like this one. Second one was okay. This was a pretty decent film back in the day. This is the original CBS Fox tape. I didn't have it in the collection, so I picked it up. Being the original CBS Fox version, I thought I'll just throw it in there. Looking in good shape too, almost like new, a little edge wear, but nothing too serious. Cocoon, guys, 1986. All right. To Justin from Kelly. Next one here, guys, Millennium. I've not seen this. Millennium, we've been expecting you. Let's take a look here. Time travel, the fate of air disaster victims, and the future of mankind provide the thrilling ingredients for Millennium. In this edge-of-your-seat thriller, starring Chris Christopherson as Bill Smith, chief investigator for the NTSB, is sifting through wreckage of the two jumbo jets involved in a mid-air collision when he uncovers a strange alien device amid the rubble. What is it? Where did it come from? I don't know. I have not seen this. The people aboard Flight 35 are about to land 1,000 years from where they plan to. Sounding cool. But yeah, I have not seen this. Who else is in this thing? Let's see. Cheryl Ladd, Chris Christopherson. Okay, all right. I might have to give it a shot. Directed by Michael Anderson. So, anywho, Millennium, guys. All right, here we go. National Lampoon's Last Resort. Man, I was really glad to find this tape. Really, really good one. Of course, with Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. I always liked these two dudes. I always kind of did. And I always felt bad for. I felt bad for both of them. But something about Corey Haim. I always kind of felt bad for the guy. I don't remember if you guys watched that show maybe a decade ago or so. I remember what network it was on, but the two Coreys, was Feldman and Haim, kind of like their personal lives, like the Simple Life or whatever with Paris Hilton, like kind of like a reality kind of show with them with their lives or whatever. But yeah, I just watching that, I always kind of felt bad for that guy, kind of sad for him. And anyways, this movie is a really funny one and really cool to see these two together. 1993. Last Resort. Yeah, I don't know. Just always kind of bothered me about that guy. But definitely a cool flick. Good one to find. Pretty excited about that. Moving right along. Now, the original Short Circuit. This is still sealed, guys. Unbelievable. In the original shrink wrap, you can see the label there. The little tag there is still stuck on there. I actually just found this one. A different version, one of those contemporary classics with the thing on the top, which I'm not a big fan of. So needless to say, I was very excited when I found this to replace the other one on the shelf. The original Short Circuit. I always kind of liked it. I really liked Ali Sheedy. I always kind of liked her. I liked her in St. Elmo's Fire. I liked her in this. She's kind of got a little bit of an edge to her. I think, I really dig it. Steve Guttenberg, not so much. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that guy. I've never been a huge fan of that guy. But this film was pretty good, from what I recall. I'm going to have to watch it. I remember seeing that in a theater, I think, man. But yeah, pretty excited. And then right next to it on the shelf, sealed. Look at that. Still got the RCA shrink wrap on it. It's incredible. Of course, the sequel. The Adventures of America's Most Electric Leading Man continue in Short Circuit 2. Man. Well, this one isn't shrink wrapped. Oh no, it is, but no, this one's been opened. The shrink wrap's still on it, but this one's... Sorry guys, yeah, this one's been already open there, but the original has not. So that's cool. Short Circuit 1 and 2, I'll probably watch these again. Siskel and Ebert give it 2 thumbs up, even better than the original. I don't really remember that, but anyway, there it is. Very interesting. Okay, the next one, guys, Paul Lamont and Molly Ringwald in PK and the Kid. Unbelievable. Look at this. Molly Ringwald. If the name doesn't set your heart aflutter, it probably means you're over 30. The fact is, she's one of Hollywood's hottest, most appealing teenage actresses. Yep, she definitely was. I always dug this one. Teenager on the run from her abusive stepfather, PK finds friendship in a young man who's on his way to the National Arm Wrestling Championship. He's pursuing a dream. She's running from a nightmare. Together, they're out to beat the odds. So good, man. I mean, this is really, really good stuff. This is 1982, this one. So this is an old flick. This tape was from 87. But there you go, guys. PK and the Kid. Couldn't believe I found this just sitting there. You know, sealed. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on, but I found a lot of sealed tapes lately. Like original. You know, just, you don't see that very often. Here's one of my favorites, guys. I cannot believe I found this tape. I finally just, you know, bought the original DVD, which is out of print. I think they released this on No, did I get the Blu-ray of this yet? Wait a minute. Yeah, I did. I do have it. I love this movie. We've talked about it before, I think. I'm not a huge Jennifer Connelly fan, but of course I really liked her in Career Opportunities. And this. I also really, really dig Virginia Madsen in this movie. This movie's like about 89-ish or something like that. 1990. Virginia Madsen has not hardly aged at all since then. She still looks the same. Kind of like a Jennifer Tilly, you know what I mean? But I really, really dig this steamy nature of this, the kind of film noir, neo-noir aspect of it, which I'm a big fan of. And of course it was directed by Dennis Hopper. But Don Johnson, Jennifer Connelly, and Virginia Madsen, man, this is a really, really good one. If you haven't seen it, guys, check it out. It's just full of atmosphere and steamy kind of sensuality and like thriller. Yeah, it's fantastic. Fantastic. Really, really good. The Hot Spot, guys. Man, I was excited to see it. Like, I just one of those ones you know you think you'd never find again. It was one of my favorites. And I remember I had that tape, and I can't believe that I found it again. It's so great. Next up, guys, these are sealed, but the shrink wrap's it's old, so it's kind of come off. See the old Alliance Atlantis, but that's the original Bride of Frankenstein, guys. Now, I don't really collect a lot of these old tapes. Like, I like the 80s vintage tapes, like from the 80s movies, you know, for the most part, and that kind of thing. You know, when I was renting them and, you know, stuff like that. Or, I mean, these are obviously way older films. They're just on VHS, so, I mean, I'd probably rather just watch it on Blu-ray. And I do have a Blu-ray of these. But I like the artwork on this. It's really, really cool. This one comes with theatrical trailer on there as well, so that's kind of neat for a tape. The Classic Monster Collection. Bride of Frankenstein. I really, really like this one. Of course, I really, really like the original, which I just happen to have here, still sealed. Really cool. Unfortunately, there was no Dracula or Wolfman or anything sitting around. But, you know, the original Universal Monster ones, I always liked Frankenstein the best. This and the Wolfman with Lon Chaney Jr. Man, I like that guy. I like his presence, you know. But this is a fantastic one, too. And, I mean, Boris Karloff is genius in this, right? It's a really, really great one. So really cool to find this in the original shrink wrap. I'll probably leave this one sealed just to kind of keep it like that, you know, because for me it's one of the original monster movies, and it's just kind of at the beginning of time. There was this and Dracula, right? King Kong, I suppose. Maybe Freaks, that movie Freaks. But yeah, really, really like this one. Definitely a good find for me. Then we've got Robocop 3. Back online, back on duty. A cool one, because it's got the red kind of gate flap there, if you will, and red writing on there actually too. Robocop 3. So I didn't have this in the collection. I think I have just one. I don't know if I have the sequel. But yeah, Robocop 3, guys. It's a pretty good find. He's back. Let me know what you guys think below of these 3 movies. Like, I always kind of like the first one the best, obviously, but this one was okay. The second one, I don't even remember if I really enjoyed it as much as the third one. But yeah, I always enjoyed Robocop, you know, the original. A couple more here, guys. They want cash for the girl. He'll make them pay with their lives. Yep. Scott Glenn, Brooke Adams, Danny Aiello, Joe Pesci. Man on Fire. Check this out. The job of bodyguard for 12-year-old girls should have what? The job of bodyguard for a 12-year-old girl should have been a breeze. Yeah. This is the original tape, the original movie, guys. This is Vestron too. 1989 tape. Movie was 87. A really good flick. The original Man on Fire. Just powerful, awesome, and the tape looks great. I mean, this is great artwork on this thing. And whoever owned this had these nice little plastic cases. They must have worked at a video store and got these kind of little things. I used to get these as well when I worked at a video store before I worked at this one. But yeah, these were great to just seal up your tape and keep them in mint condition. And then we've got Scorpion, guys, starring international karate champion Tony Tulliners. I fought him 3 times and never got even, says Chuck Norris. Look at this. Beautiful. What a tape. Look at this thing. Scorpion there. I always like these RCAs because you get that cool, like they're all generic on the one side, but then on the other side it would have like the movie artwork font or whatever on there. Awesome. International terrorism explodes on U.S. soil in Scorpion, a deadly action thriller starring world-renowned karate champion Tony Tulliners. When gun-wielding guerrillas skyjack a Los Angeles airliner, the government calls in one man who can get the job done. Scorpion, a hardcore intelligence agent and the prime target of every country's hit list. Boom. So yeah, pretty good. Look at that guy's stash, man. It's epic. Look at this guy. Look at this guy on the front. Busting through the glass with like a gun and shades on, man. This is wicked. Really, really good. Good stuff. So, anyway, definitely a good find. I might have a little bit of smoke damage, actually. It's pretty... Maybe that's just the way the spindle looks in there. Jeez, it's kind of yellowish. Doesn't smell like smoke. Who knows? Anyway, there's that one. And last, guys, now I'm just getting greedy because now I've got 3 of these. The original Nightmare, guys. How good is that? The original board game. I'm still looking for 2. You know, it took me, I've told this story a few times if you've seen my other videos. It took me like over a year to find this original game. I wanted it so bad, you know, being the horror guy on VHS. Wanted Nightmare so freaking bad. And finally found it about a year later. But, you know, I keep looking. I always scour the games, keep going back. And I went back a week later, and I found it again. And then, about a month later, I did find part 4. And I've recently, or part 3. And then I just found part 4 about a couple weeks ago. So now I have this one again. I saw it, and I think the tag was like $3. I'm like, $3? Just for the extra parts and pieces and stuff. But it's all pretty much complete in there. So I was really, really excited to find another copy of this. I mean, I might sell one here eventually, but for now, I'm going to hang on to it. But there it is, guys. The original Nightmare video board game. I might try to sell it or trade it for part 2 because at this point I just need 2. I wasn't really setting out to collect them all. Just wanted the first one for nostalgia. But I've got all 3 out of 4 now, so what the heck. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Leave some comments below, you know, if you have any of these videos or you guys have comments on any of these movies. You know, thumbs up if you like the video. Please do subscribe, guys, because I've got a lot of these videos coming out soon. And we will talk to you guys on the next one. Take care, guys.